this looks a little bit different. Let's go to work.
Plot twist, guys. So I was planning to go trekking up until maybe about an hour and a half before I actually was supposed to go trekking. Yeah. Martin and we decided we should switch weeks. So I decided that he should take Tyler out. That way he can see how the truck performs and take care of anything that he thinks the truck needs to have taken care of. So I will be back next week, I promise. But in the meantime, enjoy Martin and his videos with my truck because he stole my truck.
I'd say it looks pretty familiar. Another Wednesday night. Got our paperwork. Got our truck. Standing tall. Oh, our trailer, I think, is that one. Let's go get the hooking up. All right, well, we got our load. And we got the trailer pre-trip. I'll just look real quick. It's a newer unit, so we should be good. And truck's looking good. I am going to slide this fifth wheel back though, because as you see, it's pretty far forward. It's sitting in front of the fenders. My wife said that it's not. But we'll slide it during the day. I don't want to mess with it right now. Airlines are looking good. I've never driven this truck, so I'm kind of looking all the way around it. But all right, let's make ducks and get the F out of here. Flock. Man, these dang old stacks and these jakes out here are probably gonna cause an avalanche. Hopefully not. Since I've driven one of these beasts. Actually, it's been quite some time since I've driven one of these beasts. Totally different power band than what I'm used to. But she's got the torque, got the power. Walk around anybody out here for now. If I had to guess, Fancy might have a little bit of an edge on it, but not much. I think it'll hold its own. You got to be up with this motor. You got to be up around 1700 for it to pull best, and it does a good job. Mr. UPS ain't gonna get out of our way, is he? Jakes are loud, but yeah, they're not very effective. Like every cat I've ever driven. I do hear a little bit of like a surge and a pop. You can barely kind of pick it up from the exhaust, so they may need some help, like a rebuild kit on the housing. I've seen them go a little bit higher, 15, maybe 18 pounds, just depends. But this one hit about 12, and like I said, I hear a little fluctuation. Like the jake's kind of getting weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger. You can really hear it like pulsing in the exhaust, and you can kind of also feel it not doing much. So maybe the solenoid's leaking or something. I don't know. Tear it apart one of these days and we'll look at it. Definitely no ISX when it comes to engine braking. I thought it's pulled pretty good. I noticed that it likes to be around 1700 RPM when it's pulling like a cat. Fancy's motor, I mean, it comes to life at like 1200 RPM. This guy, it'll still pull, but it doesn't make the boost, you know. It'll make about 30, almost 30 pounds of boost at 1700 RPM, but anything below that, it'll drop to like 24 and then less. Although it still carries the torque, because you can still feel it, but it's just kind of not as torquey, I guess you could say. It's just a different motor, different turbo setup. Fancy has a variable vane geometry turbo. This is just a fixed vane waste-heated turbo, so it doesn't spool as fast. And that's why Fancy has such a great engine brake. But then again, Cummins always out engine brake cats, even before they went to the fixed vane turbo. I mean, the variable vane turbo, when they had the fixed vane turbo on the Signature 600s or the N14s. N14s had a pretty good engine brake on them too. Cummins always has a pretty good engine brake compared to Caterpillar or Detroit. Caterpillars also had the brake saver for like the heavy haul guys, which is a big old hydraulic retarder that goes on your flywheel, slows you down. For 80,000 pounds and under, it's not really necessary. But when you're in the mountains and you are 80,000 pounds, you do have to slow down with these engines coming down hills. That's just it. It's not like these newer engines where these guys are, call them dragonflies, because they're such turds. They climb hills so slow, these newer trucks, and then they fly down the other side because they have good engine brakes. So dragonfly, where this will cruise up the hill, and you gotta slow down, go on the other side, because you don't have the stopping power of today's engines with today's engine braking power. But this truck's still pretty fun to drive. I enjoy driving it. Definitely a fun to drive truck. This pre-emission Caterpillar. Gotta stop here for fuel in Mill City. It's $3.79 a gallon with the discount, so that's pretty cool. Top her off. We're at about quarter tank and a little bit above a quarter tank on the other side, so shouldn't be too expensive to fill her up. But I'll catch you guys there. I got a lot of keys. Well, let's go put some fuel in this truck, man. I had to go and run to the bathroom. I wasn't gonna make it. Not a bad looking steed. Not at all. I'll put that light in for Alice. She really wanted that. back to tire thumping. You guys know it's my favorite thing to do. We gotta tighten up those quarter fenders because they're still moving. Oh, let's get our adjustable out. Pretty sure it's a 3/4 inch. But I can't see. Now you guys can see. Tighten it up over here. Let's go to the other side. Oh, I got my hat dirty. We're good. So for some reason, I didn't check it, but I thought it was moving around on these, on this pole mount, but it was moving around actually on this bracket. It must have got loose. As you can see, no more movement. But we're good. I guess it's something I should have done at home, but I tightened up these little nuts back here because I thought that whole quarter fender was just moving. Well, I mean, the whole quarter fender was moving on the mount here, but it's actually moving on a peg over there on the frame. So now we're good. Doing the old ELD crawl. Alright, let's go get our fuel receipt. Peekaboo, you cutie pie. So precious. But yeah, you guys see we gotta move that trailer back. Peekaboo Precious. So cute. It's cold out. I'm tired. I didn't get good rest yesterday. Seems to be the story of my life. Seems to be the story of my life here every time I gotta go out. Fenders aren't moving though. But it is cold. I'll tell you guys that. Wake you up. Yep, we just parked it for the day. Tooele, Utah. And JB Hunt be stepping up their game. 579 Ultra Loft Epic. Where's Tyler chilling? Looking suave. Like the suave fella that he is.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on.